Anthony, how much are you still playing and where?
I don't play at all, to be honest. I do coach, so I play against the kids in Leicestershire. My daughter and son both play now, so I kind of coach the squads that they have. I'm doing about 8 hours coaching a week, and that's it. You know, when you kind of retire from international badminton, it's where do you go now? And that's a big problem for a lot of sort of senior players that want to carry on and have that competitive side, but it's where do you go and do it? That's the issue.
Yeah, absolutely. Do you have a current role in Badminton England?
Yeah, I'm a badminton England ambassador, mainly from the more commercial side. So I do all the commentary at the NBL, do some presenting on behalf of Badminton England, and all the sort of, like I said, the commercial type stuff, the production of sort of the TV work and that side of things. You know, I do want to get involved more in the coaching side. You know, I do believe that, you know, myself and likes of Gail Ems and Nathan Robson have a lot to get back. You know, we've got the knowledge of how to beat the top players in the world, and that's what we want to pass on to these young players like Ross. But at the moment, that isn't quite happening. You know, I know there is a structure in place and everything, but we want to help. We've obviously all moved on and have different careers now, but we still get together occasionally and say that we'd love to be able to help the younger players, because a lot of it is knowing what to do up here rather than, you know, exactly what you do on court.
We've seen recently that Gail Ems has been tempted back onto the circuit. Any thoughts?
If I could, I would. You know, as simple as that. I did consider playing a bit more this season, getting myself fit again, and decided to play some of the badminton tournaments just within this country. But it's just, one is finding the motivation. Two, obviously my kids are now playing, so my kind of priorities are to get them playing and trying to get them to the best that they can be. But it's just finding that extra time to do the training that you know will put you in a good place to actually play well. You know, I know Gail is playing in the NBL and she played in the Nationals, and she does no training whatsoever for that. I mean, she just literally turns up and plays, and still plays okay. I mean, she's done okay in the Nationals, but in the NBL I don't think she's done herself any justice. And you're not going to. You know, if you don't play and train every day like they are at Milton Keynes, there's no way you can compete with the speed of the game, and that's the big issue. But you know, if somebody said for me tomorrow, could you go back and play for the national team again? I'll absolutely straight away. You know, if you could give me a younger body right now, I'd be back in there doing it. And at times, you know, in my own head, I believe I could still go out there and beat them. But the reality is the body just can't do it anymore.